Welcome back. Well, it was a hot day, it was a muggy day, it was a rainy day, and yeah, construction workers still at it. I don't envy them because they've been, of course, construction workers out all the time, so they definitely felt the heat today and the rain, the mugginess. Yeah, we'll call them troopers. They do a good job. 96 degrees was our high today, 71 was our low. Officially, when the almanac came out, below 1.5 inches of rain, and we've since gone a little bit right near that mark. And yes, we are now approaching, once again, that 5-inch mark, above average for this time of year. We've had plenty of rain. I know some people have gardens, and this rain is good for them, but at the same time, we really don't need any more. We need to kind of dry out a little bit. If we could just get some drizzle every now and then, it'd be nice to kind of knock those temperatures down. Temperatures for tonight, 68 degrees, partly cloudy skies, winds pretty calm out of the south-southeast. Highs for tomorrow, going to be a little bit cooler. That is the good news. We'll have some northeasterly winds with us. Right near 90 degrees, could have a few 80s. Yeah, I'd expect that mainly down to the south. We're expecting a few more showers tomorrow than we were today, but overall most of us should be right near that 90-degree mark. We might see even a little sunshine. Really don't want to if we just have a cloudy day here, otherwise it's going to get very muggy outside. And even with those cooler temperatures, heat index values still 100 to 105 degrees. So here are the past several hours. You can kind of see what's going on. Now notice, storms kind of moving randomly. They're not really going in an organized pattern. You got this little cell off to the east that move actually back to the north. You got these moving to the southeast. Again, I've mentioned it before, the flow aloft is very, very weak. To put that in perspective, 40,000 feet above the ground right now. The winds are only about 7 miles per hour. Yeah, they're usually upwards of 30 to 40. So this is very, very weak flow. So that's why those storms go up and they really don't move anywhere. The good news is these are what we call diurnal storms. So diurnal just means driven by the sun. These are going to start to go away over the next several hours. We'll hold on to a few though throughout the overnight hours, but they'll be very, very light. Here's the reason we've got all this. So we got the high pressure out to the west in the Oklahoma Panhandle, high pressure off of the Atlantic Ocean, and in between it, yeah, again, you can kind of see the northern portion of this spin right here. This is where we kind of have a conflicting zone. You have this northwesterly flow up here. You can actually get some southeasterly flow along the Gulf Coast, and so those two areas converge, and that just happened to be over us today. That's why we have storms go up over us, and that line, that gradient between having rain and no rain is very, very tight. It'll be the same going into tomorrow. Good news is, again, we expect these showers to mostly go away, so the morning should be relatively clear, and then it'll pick back on up again as we go on throughout the evening hours, much like today. And some places won't see any, and then you could be a mile away and you pick up an inch of rain. That's not going to be uncommon going into the weekend as well, as this pattern is not expected to change until about next week, once we get into about Monday and Tuesday, and then we're going to start to see the heat slowly start to build back in. So temperature is staying in the lower 90s for Friday into Saturday, 80s for your Sunday, and then really starting Monday, those temperatures are going to gradually start to get warmer, and as we go into the later portions of next week, we're going to stay muggy. Those heat index values getting up there above 105 degrees.